everybody, how are you? Oh, do I sound excited? When you get a box like this, you know it's going to be exciting. And I know what's in it, and I've had a little peek. But I just thought I'll show you. Look. Oh, this is a new upgraded portable e-file. And it is the SM180F. It is beautiful. Look at this. Oh, it's gorgeous. They call it rose gold. Now in the light here, it looks like a lilac, a metallised lilac colour. It's absolutely beautiful. And it comes in black or white. So let me choose. So of course I've gone for the glittery one, me being a magpie and all that. So yeah, first thing I noticed about this is how nicely weighted it is. Mine that I use is quite a heavy handpiece, and this is substantial. It's aluminium alloy, but it's weighted nicely. So if I look, so it's weighted there exactly where you need the support, so it's not back heavy. It's here, which I love, because that's exactly where you're going to hold it. So this don't feel like it's in the way, even though it's got to be long to get the motor and everything in. But I have had a quick look at it because I wanted to see if it were charged, and it wasn't. So I've had it on charge for a couple of hours, and now it's fully charged up. So what also came with this is a set of the diamond drill bits. So these are what you would use for your natural nail. So it's good that these are included, because I don't go with anything heavier with my natural nail. If I can get that top off. There we go. So we've got a little barrel. Get that in the right place. These are medium to coarse sanding bands, because they put some fine ones in. So there's a bag full of fine ones, and then these medium to coarse. I love the shape of that. I've not got one of these, like a little pointed barrel. It's like an arrow, I suppose. This one is one that I've got from them. I use a lot. And then there's a cuticle bit, so you go around your sidewalls and cuticles with this, and you can take off the shiny surface. Very nice. And they've also included this is a barrel. This is the large barrel, and it's medium. Blue is medium. So I'm going to try that. Your charging cable is this type. Is it called a C or something? It's like you'd use for Samsung, stuff like that. So you come with a lead. So that is fab. So let's have a listen. Let's have a listen to it. So like I said, I fully charged it up. And there's another thing I spotted immediately in the instructions, which is something I've missed from my Scarlet drill. My first drill was a really, really cheap and nasty one. And then my husband treated me to a MelodySusie Scarlet, and I absolutely loved it. And the only thing is I wore out the handpiece. One of the wires went in it, so I could get a new piece for it, but this has got everything that one's got, and it's mobile. I can take it with me. So not only you've got the on and off, which you hold for 3 seconds, you've got a very, what do they call it? It's an LED screen, but it's not steps. It's not like slow, medium, fast. It goes all the way up to 30. Oh, wrong way. Goes all the way up to 30. Can you hear? That's my normal speed, 7. So do up to 10 for your natural nails. I do about a 7. You can do sort of 10 to 25 for removing product, but it depends on your skill factor of what you use. But it is such a powerful little thing. I wouldn't go over 25 unless you're professional. Don't even go there. The thing is, if you're too low, you'll cause more heat anyway, so you've got to have it high enough. So I'll tend to do it on about 16 for removal, and about 6 or 7 for doing my own nails. But it's got this pause, so I can just press that, and there's a P for pause. Now, the MelodySusie Scarlet had an on-off, which I love because you're not got to keep changing your speed. Once you've set your speed, you can just pause and then get it back on again. Whereas my new drill, I have to turn the speed up and down all the way to off, and it does my head in. So I'm going to love using this. I think I'm going to use this as my e-file of choice instead. So I can pause that again. And then you've got forward and reverse, which is a simple matter of press that and I've got an R. Am I close enough? You see it? Press that and I've got an R, and then I press again for an F for forward. So forward, reverse, and then it'll revert back to P for pause. Love it. So it's got a locking mechanism as well, which is great. Some that you buy might be a plastic handpiece and they might not have a locking mechanism. You might just push. Well, my first drill had that, and that's what I didn't like about it. It tended to skip. So when this locks, that's great. It should come with one of these. So that's to protect it when it's not in use. So swap that out for your barrel bit, or whichever one you want. I like a little space there. I like to elongate that slightly. If you do that, put your dust cover down to the top of the thing. It don't want to be up there and then a big gap of stick. I don't get it when people do that, because this is a dust cover. So if you've got it up there, it's pointless. So have it against the top and it'll still turn beautifully. Wow, that's smooth. So I'm going to try this now on a couple of nails that I've got. I've got one which is a gel and one which is acrylic. So I'm going to use the medium bit for the gel. So I'm going to have it on, can you see it? I'm going to have it on about 16 forward. And I've got to put my fan on. This old fan is very noisy, so I can't talk to you while this is on. So just watch me playing for a little bit. So I can just pause. I'm going to swap this out for the acrylic, and I'm going to use a coarse bit. This is the long line bits that they've got. Look at the size of that, it's brilliant, isn't it? I don't think I particularly need that length for this one I'm doing because it's on the tip. But that's the one I'm going to do. And I'm going to turn it to about 22. I'm just switching this out because I've got this set. I'm going to do a set of nails using some of the MelodySusie polishes I've got. But I'll just show you prepping on this. And I've already swapped my bits into my little pot. So what I would normally use when I'm doing my own nails, but as you can see, I don't really want to take these off yet. So I'll have to do it on Eve. Oops, I slid right down. Higher up. That's better. So what I would do when I'm doing my own is turn it to about 5 when I'm doing around my cuticles. And I've got this pointed one. Now, I don't want to teach people that already know what they're doing, but if you're not used to an e-file, do be very careful of watching nail techs use these bits, and they're going this way against your nail. That is incredibly sharp, take my word from it. If you aren't used to an e-file, do it this way instead. Okay, so let's pretend this is my hand. And what I would do is, I've got it in forward, and I want to lift my cuticle with this. So I'm lifting that proximal fold, eponychium, whichever one you want to call it, to reveal the cuticle structure nail. So what I do is, do it towards me in forward, and do it away from me in reverse. So what you'd be doing is lifting the cuticle like this. So do that on all the nails and you'll see that it lifts your cuticle. Then if you turn that to reverse and then go back this way, you're not jabbing yourself under your eponychium with that. You only want to go around and pulling it away from yourself. Like this. And then when I do the nail bed, I'll swap to, you can either use this, which is your diamond bit, or you can change to one of the sanding bands and a mandrel. I'll use one of these that came with it. There we go. And again on about 5, and then I would just go round. Oh, I've got it in reverse, hold on. Forward. I would just go round like this. Make sure I've got no shine. And then like that. There we go. We've got it all ready. So I'm going to carry on and get her ready, and then we'll do that set of nails. So I've done the nail beds. I'm just going to file any excess at the end. Eve's a bit difficult because things go down the side walls. Things that aren't going to happen to you. Oh dear. That's that. So I'm going to size up these tips, and I'm going to stick them on with the base gel. So number 6 might be. Too small for that one. Yeah, so number 6. So to take the shine off inside this little bit, you could use your sanding band and your mandrel, but it's a bit big sometimes for little tips. There are now sanding bands which are a lot slimmer, so they would do it. But for now, till I get one of those, I'm going to use this. I've already stuck that one on using this little lamp. This is the 2-in-1 MelodySusie light. But I caused myself a problem because I've got to press the UV. You turn it on and you've got your normal light and you put your finger underneath. But it's got a touch for UV and I forgot to press it. So I've got a bubble under that one, but Eve's not bothered. So, turn it on. Let's try again. Turn it on. Thin base. This one. No air bubbles. That's it. Turn it over. I'm going to put that on now. So I'm ready. Move your fingers, Eve. I'll just do this last one. Turn that on. So they've all had a base coat. Now the 2 outside ones are going to have, in fact no, I'll give them all 1 coat of this. This is called Cinnamon Cloud. It's a beautiful peachy nude. So 1 coat on all of them and I'll come back. Now these 2 middle ones are having a 2nd coat because these are going to be French. So I'm just going to put some white. So this is Snow White. Now, I might do my French slightly different to you. So what I'll do is, I'll start where I want to be up here and then end up in this bottom corner. Like that. Same on this side. Like that. Bit more round. That's it. Let that settle a sec. So I'm going to cure that before I do the next one. So these two I'm going to sort of marble down them. So instead of doing another coat of this and then a base coat to do it, I'm doing a coat of this. And then I've got some red, which is cinnamon. No, it's not cinnamon. It's Valentine's Evening. So I've got my ombre brush. Got a little bit of the white and the red on here. So I'm going to take some white and some red. White, red. I'm going to marble it down. That's that. So that's made that into a pink, which I know it would. So now I'm going to use this red down it. There we go. I've got these little stickers which are cherries, so there's like diamante ones and then pink ones. So I thought the pink and red would all come together. Okay, so when I do stickers or transfer foils, I always do a base coat before I do a top coat, because I think your top coat can peel off these because they're plasticky. So I always do a base first and then a top. So with these stickers, I can go all the way around them, all the way over them. So here's my finished design, all top coated. It's a very, very easy, simple design to say, very beginner friendly, because the main star of this show today is this MelodySusie. It's absolutely wonderful. It's probably half the price of the e-file that I've already got, and it does everything that that one does. So forward and reverse, the pause button is an absolute godsend, and a stepless speed. So yeah, 0 to 30,000 and beautiful colour. So I'll put your links to everything that I've used today. Thank you so much, MelodySusie, for entrusting me to show you this. So I'll put your links to the lamp and the gel polish. Don't know if you knew they did gel polish, but there you go. So don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell if you want to be notified. And if you don't mind clicking the like, the up and the down, whatever, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And don't forget, leave me a comment, even if it's only just a hi. And I'll see you next time. Love you loads. Take care. Bye.